So the next word is languid, something that is slow and relaxed, showing no patience in the manner. Sorry, languid, a sound beat down, temperature climbed higher. Okay, it's an adjective. So really common bears are languid, and if you want to remember it, try to relate it to glued to the land. That is languid. Oh my god, this sounds funny. But I don't have any other way to memorize this. And largest just means generosity. So a lot of people like who else? Keanu Reeves and Felix. They did so much for charity. So they're known for their largest. And laudable. Laudable is worthy of applaud. And if you say that let's just say like Elon's effort is laudable, it's an understatement, because he deserves so much more, right? And laudable is something that is uh, worthy of applaud, if you want to remember it like that. And lioness is when you put someone on a pedestal and it's like treat someone like a celebrity. Lion, right? So like try to remember it like that. Magnanimous is when something is like, it's a combination of noble and generous, and it's basically used when someone is being generous to someone who is less powerful. So that. Maintain is to me is what is a verb, and it means when you make a statement. So the scientist maintained that the extinction of dinosaur was caused by um, a drastic climate change. And maladroit is when something is clumsy. Mal has a negative connotation, and ladroit, you just think something that is not ladylike. So clumsy. As a child, she was very maladroit, but later on, as an adult, she was a successful CEO. Yeah. Maverick is someone who is very free spirited. Um, where I don't have to relate it to remember it, because I kind of met someone with that name. But like an example would be Phoebe. Phoebe is just so you've maladroit. Sorry, Phoebe is like very maverick. Her character is maverick. It's a noun. Mawkish is when something is so overly sentimental that it becomes sickening. And Korean dramas is just so like sentimental. And there's this one time I was watching this Bangla something, and it had like, I have to take that. As I was saying, the word mawkish. The mawkish is there's this one advertising or something I was watching, and there's this guy, he got an offer letter for higher studies, and his girlfriend was sad, so he kind of teared down the offer letter in front of her because he did not want to leave her. So that was mawkish, something you want to mock. And it's just so overly sentimental and stupid. And mendacity is somewhat like it's a noun, and the tendency to be unfaithful. So focus on the word man, because because men are usually so untruthful. So if you want to remember it like that, do that. Mercurial is when someone's mood is not stable, when someone is prone to a lot of mood swings. That's mercurial. It's an adjective, and my moods are always mercurial as the weather. And if you want to remember it, you can relate it to Mercury. How it's not, it looks solid, but it's not solid. It's like, it doesn't have a rigid state. That. And meticulous is when something is done very perfectly, like, done by perfectionist. Especially if you talk about it, an example could be the Japanese chef who works on ramen, and they usually do it very perfectly, and they focus on every little details. Misconstrued is when something is interpreted in a wrong way. So so media is not always very fair. They would take something out of context and use it. So they misconstrue someone. This is uh, this is an example of misconstrue, and they usually misconstrue their words and abuse it, I guess. And mitigate is like to like lessen the reaction of something.